morning to you. Now, at least 6 NHS hospital trusts across England have declared critical incidents, meaning priority services may be under threat amid soaring staff absences caused by COVID. It comes after the Prime Minister yesterday said he was going to rule out any further restrictions, but did acknowledge the pressure on the health service could increase over the next few weeks. Our correspondent will say it's staff shortages, crisis, lots of warnings. I mean, these are words we hear a lot, but this is, it seems, a crunch point. Now, as schools across the UK reopen after the Christmas holidays this week and commuters return to work, there is expected to be ongoing disruption and uncertainty caused by COVID. All secondary pupils in England will now have to wear masks in classes, and train passengers face hundreds of cancelled services as rail firms are struggling with their own staff shortages. Our correspondent Nick sport issues in a moment. But first, of course, you're in a school. What can schools do? I mean, they've just got to crack on, haven't they, as best they can. And also, in terms of traffic, of course, it's been pretty quiet, hasn't it? Generally, people have been working from home and having a lot of time off. But obviously today, roads, rail should be back up and running. What do you think, what kind of chaos may there be? And elsewhere this morning in the news, Elizabeth...
Gets you all very excited.
Come on, Ranvir.
I like it.
Yeah, there we go.
Shall we bring in the new year?
There's the Strictly moves.
In other news this morning, at least 6 NHS hospital trusts across England have declared critical. But I've always thought going to a darts final looks like one of the most fun nights
It
you
does.
could possibly
It
have.
does.
Yes, I have it on good authority that it is.
It does look fun.
It is. I don't get darts, but you know.
No.
Apart from bullseye back in the day.
It's just throwing something at a board, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, that's basically the best kind.
That's the best kind.
Thank you, Ranvir. Look, Richard.
Susanna, now, at least 6 NHS hospital trusts across England have declared critical incidents, meaning that priority services may be under threat amid soaring staff absences caused by COVID and isolations. It comes after the Prime Minister yesterday ruled out further restrictions, but acknowledged that the pressure on the health service could increase over the next few weeks. Our correspondent Jonathan Swain, staff shortages, but it really is coming to a crunch point for many hospitals right now. Schools across the UK reopen after the Christmas holidays this week, and commuters are returning to work. There's expected to be ongoing disruption and some uncertainty, of course, caused by COVID again. All secondary pupils in England are now being asked to wear masks inside the classroom, and train passengers may face hundreds of cancelled services as rail firms are struggling with their own staff shortages. Let's speak to Nick, disruption potentially in a moment. But first, of course, you're in a school. Talk this morning, we've had it on the show, about retired teachers coming back to perhaps help the staff crisis. Whilst you're there, just talk to us a bit about what's going to be happening with rail travel in particular. I mean, just looking up at the board and seeing a series of cancelled trains is now rather familiar, unfortunately. Elsewhere in the news this morning, Elizabeth Holmes, a 37-year-old out Richard Bacon, isn't it?